Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on Bi-Reel Farm. Sorry. So we are harvesting potatoes. We harvested quite a lot and well, we still have a few, almost 2 fields left, so we'll still make some more money. Potatoes was a very good deal financially, I believe. It seems a bit too good to be true, but the numbers add up. I have added the correct numbers of potatoes per 1,000 in Sweden, so don't know why. Because potatoes are cheap in Sweden. But prices seem right. But then again, you don't do much. There's not much middle hand when it comes to potatoes. You just sell it, so you don't need to process it somehow. It's not like grain where you need to turn it into flour or something. I mean, here you just sell it. So I'm thinking maybe that's the reason why there's not a big difference between that price in the stores and the price the farmer gets paid. Anyway, we have a full load here, 30,000 liters of potatoes, which we're gonna go sell. And you can see yourself, pretty good deal, and we made quite a lot of money this year. So just see the price here. It's been fluctuating, but it's around 10,000 per load. Nine five three eight, 9538, 9538, 9538. So plus 9538. That's the 30,000. So we sold 300,000 liters, which is a lot, for 97,000 euros. So on a total income so far is under 30,000 this year. That's actually quite good. We did rent a harvester, so that cost us a bit of money, but still a pretty good idea. Good price anyway. So we'll definitely be able to repay quite a lot of our loans. I don't know if we should go into potatoes. Maybe potatoes is the way to go. But now we got all the equipment we need to make to do grain. So, and my plan is to do grain, canola. So I don't know. We'll stick with canola for a little while yet. Until otherwise, we're gonna do some potatoes next year, so we're gonna need to do some preparation there, but we're waiting for that one. See, so we have this field left and this field left and a little bit on the other field there. Potatoes is a slow process. I've been spending about 6 hours or so harvesting this potatoes so far. We still have a bit to go, so it's not the fastest. It's not the fastest way of harvesting things, because you only do like 4 rows at a time. So. But I am happy with this tractor. I've driven that for 6 hours. Set up another row here. This harvest is kind of easy to look from the inside though, because you don't have this narrow row in the front there where you harvest. So quite an easy harvest to run. We have some spots which are destroyed and which won't yield anything, but I don't know. I think if you ran ecologically, I read somewhere yesterday that if an ecologically based farm, basically because the price of potatoes ecologically is about twice the price of regular potatoes. But you'll get about half the potatoes off the land as you get with regular grown potatoes. So it's actually like a zero-sum game. Zero-sum game? I don't know what you say that. It's get the same amount. You make the same amount of profit basically, but half the amount of potatoes. But still have the same amount of equipment, or you need to drive more actually. So that's the difference between conventional farming and non-conventional farming, or ecological farming. On potatoes is about half the get half the amount of potatoes out of the ground. So we'll see if we'll grow potatoes or not. In Farming Simulator, the only difference is whether I won't change the pricing or the income on potatoes. I won't change the income of the potatoes. I'll just run potatoes and sell it at this price, because then you will make the same amount of money as with this. So it's easy that way, even though I would do it non-conventional. I would still actually, that would mean, because I didn't spray these, so I should get about half the income, because these are ecologically based, but I can't sell them as that because I haven't done it for 2 years. So if I'm going to keep this realistically, I should reduce the amount of money I get by half. Okay, yeah, so I guess I have to do that if I'm going to run this realistically, because I can't sell them ecologically, like ecologically grown potatoes, but they are ecologically grown potatoes. So, oh well, I will have to do that. So I guess if you look at what I made so far for potatoes, which would be 97,000, I would have made 45 something, almost 50. Still pretty good. It will still be a pretty good income. Okay, so I guess I have to do that. Oh, crap, I thought I was making a huge amount of money. I am making a huge amount of money, so... Having issues with my joystick, it keeps lowering this thingy. Oh, I'm happy I was making so much money. I'm still making a lot of money, so I should still probably be happy, but I won't make this much money. Ah well. You win some, you lose some. So, half of this. But still pretty good. I mean, still, if I made 10 grand, I made 5 grand, so 5 grand per load is still quite good. And I don't know where we'll end up with. I sold 300,000 liters of potatoes. Which would mean I sold about 150,000 so far, even at a half. And that would make me, will still be more sold than, for instance, canola, which I've sold off for like 131,000 liters of this year. So potatoes are still, even though I won't make it as much money as it looks here, still a pretty good deal. The way I look at it anyway. So what I'll do is when I sold off all the potatoes, harvested all the potatoes and sold everything off, I'll just take the half amount of money I made from it and remove that from the account. So then I would still make quite a lot of money anyway. So that tractor will be well paid off by. Probably pay off the tractor basically with the income from the potatoes. I should have kept the other tractor. I had 2 tractors. Oh well. So I guess this is one way. I mean, it just goes to show that the transferring cost, it was like 5,600 something per year for 2 years at 10,000. It doesn't offset the cost, actually, the losses you make from going into traditional farming into ecological farming, because I mean, just the potatoes I'll lose probably so far 50 grand. So and I'm not even done yet, so I'll probably lose 75, 80,000 grand on the potatoes for this year. I'll probably lose the same amount next year. So you do lose quite a lot of money, and it's not offset by the transferring, or the money you get for transferring into ecological farming. Not even by long shot. I'm thinking that ecological prices for ecological produce will in the long run be a lot higher, especially if you look at the canola, which are like 3 times higher. So we'll make the money back pretty soon, But it's good. It's quite good actually. I mean, it's good. It's empty quite fast though. This harvester. So this is just the default one. Default Grimme potato harvester. Oh, well, I'm gonna stop recording there. It doesn't get much more exciting than this. Harvesting potatoes. You just run up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Over and over again. So, I don't actually have, so in, basically I don't have 96,000 in the bank. I have about 40, half of that is 43, 48,000, right? So, still, that's a lot of money, and that means we'll be basically at the same levels we were before we bought the tractor. So we would, well, actually we basically be paid the tractor. I got a tractor with 6,000 hours less on it, so that's pretty good actually. Even though I could have made a lot more if I did traditional potatoes. Alright, we'll catch up to it. Still would have spent more money on spraying and that sort of stuff too, so but here we spent money on weeding, so I guess and if we want to do potatoes more, we need to have equipment for seed bed preparation and planting and that sort of stuff, so we'll see. We will have reduced our debt below 300 grand easily, hopefully a little bit more by the end of this year. So that's good, I guess. Oh well, we'll stop recording here. Anyway, thank you. I keep saying anyway, I don't know why. Thank you for watching this episode of Buy Real Farm for Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit like button, leave a comment or share. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.